How did 80s baby NES games save progress? Have you ever wondered how those classic Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 1980s allowed players to save their progress? It's a fascinating story that highlights the evolution of gaming technology. In the early days of the Nintendo Entertainment System, most games did not have a built-in save feature. Players often had to start from the beginning each time they turned on the console. Some even kept their consoles powered on 4 hours just to maintain their place in the game. This was mainly because the cartridges did not have any memory to store game data. As games grew in size and complexity, developers needed a better way to save progress. They introduced a clever solution by embedding a small battery inside the game cartridge. This battery powered a tiny memory chip known as static random access memory. Thanks to this innovation, players could save their game data even when the console was turned off. It was like tricking the game into thinking it was still powered on, allowing players to return later without losing their progress. Before this battery-backed saving became common, many Nintendo Entertainment System games used password systems. After reaching specific points in the game, players received a long code to write down. They would later enter this code to resume their adventure. While this method worked, it was often cumbersome and could lead to mistakes. In Japan, the Famicom Disk System offered another way to save progress. This disk-based add-on allowed games to save directly onto rewritable floppy disks. This was a more flexible option than cartridges alone. Some popular titles, such as The Legend of Zelda and Metroid, originally used this system before battery-backed saves became the norm. From a nostalgic perspective, the introduction of battery-backed saves was a major advancement. It meant no more endless hours in front of the television just to keep a game going. Players could enjoy longer and more immersive adventures. However, it is important to know that these batteries had a limited lifespan. If the battery died, saved progress could be lost forever. Players were often advised to hold down the reset button when turning off the console to ensure the saved data was properly written. In summary, Nintendo Entertainment System games from the 1980s primarily saved progress through battery-backed static random access memory embedded in cartridges. Earlier titles relied on password systems or continuous power to the console. This technology marked an important step in the evolution of gaming, reflecting the growing ambition of Nintendo Entertainment System titles during that era.